This is TWiT. So who knew? Black Friday was yesterday, or it's Friday, and Cyber Monday is Monday. Adobe, this is one of their little sidelines. They every year they follow online sales in real time at 80 of the top 100 retailers, covering some 100 million SKUs. They said on Black Friday, U.S. consumers spent, the number is in, $9 billion. That's up 21% over last year. I guess that's not a surprise. We've been buying everything online more and more every year. Forecast was somewhere between 8.9 and 9.6 billion, so maybe it wasn't as high as they thought it was. It was, in fact, the second largest online spending day in U.S. history. But wait, Cyber Monday says, hold my beer. We'll see what it's like tomorrow.
Yep. It's all Cyber Monday now. I think Black Friday is dead for good. Even when the pandemic is over, I think the days when people line up at 4 o'clock in the morning and then just go clawing each other, and trampling each other to get.
People died.
Yes.
People got injured trying to get those crappy doorbuster specials.
That's right. It's a terrible way to do it because online you can comparison shop. You can, and so I think it's all Cyber Monday now.
I wonder though. Somebody in the chat room said, and it's a really good question, why the long food lines and 21% increase in online sales?
I fully don't understand how that quantifies as real, because with massive job loss, or I guess
who's spending this money?
Yes, who? Because I was in Philly 2 weeks ago, and I was like, there was a line. This is not even a joke. There was a line 8 blocks long. When I got to my friend's house, I'm like, what are they selling at this store over there? He's like, what are you talking about? We drove back around, and it was a food line.
It's a food line.
8 blocks long, and people were there with baskets of food for Thanksgiving. I'm like, it didn't even dawn on me that that's what it was. I just thought people were lining up to buy something. But
there are two things happening, I think. Yeah, there are two things that are happening. The first is that one of the interesting cultural moments we're in right now is a kind of lockdown fatigue. So after months and months and months of people spending a lot less than they normally would because of the uncertainty, because of the possibility of recession and job loss and all that kind of stuff. I think people are at this point sort of in this frame of mind of like, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to spend some money. And the other part of it is there are new fears about a coming surge in the coronavirus, more uncertainty. You can't find toilet paper anymore at Costco. And people are also hoarding. So it's the pandemic fatigue, it's the Thanksgiving holiday, and it's a new surge in hoarding that is driving a lot of this stuff. Plus the holidays are coming. So I think it makes a lot of sense that people are spending a lot more. What I do think also makes sense is that when we look at the entire year, there's not going to be a huge uptick. I just think that the spending has been redistributed from the middle of the year to this part of the year, where people just buying things they otherwise would have bought months ago.
I feel like there are two Americas now. There's the America, and I'm sad to say I'm in this. I'm not sad to say, but it's kind of, I feel guilty to say it. This part of America that's still making money. We're making a lot less. I think TWiT made millions of dollars less this year, but we still make enough money to live well. And we didn't spend on eating out and travel, so we do have discretionary income. That's one half. But then there's the America. 1 in 4 Americans are suffering food insecurity right now. Out of work, out of unemployment benefits at the end of December, no stimulus check, no hope, landlord saying you got to pay the rent. I feel like it's the divide between the have and have-nots has never been more stark. And it's terrifying to me.
I also didn't think about, so me and my daughter, we go to the movies. We see every movie, even if they're horrible movies. And I was thinking to myself, I'm just going to buy a huge TV and then we'll just sit home because we're watching everything at home. I have 55-inch, whatever. It's not, because it's not a big deal. I was like, I'm going to buy me an 85-inch TV just so we can sit home and watch our movies. I don't need this TV, but I was going to buy it. And now I think about it, that's the thing. You're your money shifts, right? So the people that are still working and do have money, you're not able to go out and eat. You're not able to go out to a football game or a baseball game, or like I have season tickets at Sixers. Like there's certain things you can't do. So you do have income shifts. So I guess people could spend more money because they got cabin fever. I didn't think about it that way, but that is something that probably happened a lot, obviously, because the numbers are so high.